Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, the Delta episode. It's like a couple of days later since I recorded the last video, and we'll get into that in a minute, but for now, we are heading into the Sky Pillar, and immediately activating a Super Repel. The music... Oh, never mind, I've still got a Repel on. Of course I have. Anyway, let's head on inside, and let's activate our dowsing machine. Hello. So you came. Thanks for that. That's really good, Dazza. I feel it right here. Since you've been a good boy, I think I'll give you something I've been keeping. Oh, thanks. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Look, the paintings that cover the wall of this tower. See, these are the history of humanity, of Pokemon, and of nature itself. They're the tales that have been passed down by my ancestors, the Draconids, for thousands of years. And now, I will pass that history and lore on to you. Oh, that's convenient, thank you. Thousands of years ago, in the Primal Age long lost, the world was overflowing with natural energy. Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre fought over the energy in endless, furious clashes. In the face of Primal Groudon and Kyogre's great power, people could do nothing. The only choice was to watch as disaster upon disaster swept over them. It was in such time that a great many of meteoroids poured from the darkness of space, from a place higher even than the heavens. And the meteoroids fell in their multitude upon a waterfall that had long been home to a tribe of Dragon-type Pokemon users. Interesting. Okay, that's it. That's the end of the first chapter of my tale. I'll tell you the next chapter of the story on the next floor. Look forward to it. Alright, so we've got to chase... Well, not really chase. We've got to follow Zinnia up the Dragon Tower? Up the spiral... Sky Pillar, jeez. But you do want to have a good look... Oh, there's a staircase right there. Yeah, you do want to have a good look around, because there's probably going to be some stuff hidden. Also, all the pillars are made of triangles, which is kind of cool. Anyway, up we go. There's going to be an item up here. Very good. I'll take this as a Dragon Scale, used to evolve Seadra into Kingdra. Anything up here? No, I don't think there's any hidden items, but I will be checking anyway. Alright. Technically, we went on the next floor, Zinnia, and you were supposed to give us the next bit of the chapter. So, what gives? Oops, dead end. Oh, there's a Pokemon there. Goodbye. It was a Golbat. Alright, up we go. Pop on the dowsing machine, just in case. The item finder, whatever you want to call it. And Zinnia should be right around here. There she is. Oh, here you are. Yeah, I've just taken a peek. Let me continue. It's finally time for Chapter 2. Here we go. It's finally. At last, right? I know you're thrilled. The meteor shone with a rainbow brilliance, as if great life was held within. That was when, as if drawn by the brilliance, a Pokemon that shone in a blazing emerald hue descended from the heavens. That Pokemon was none other than Rayquaza. Rayquaza's power overwhelmed that of the two primal Pokemon, and peace returned to the world. The people of Hoenn revered Rayquaza as a true savior. 1,000 years after this time, the meteoroids once again fell. A huge meteoroid, far greater than any before, struck the planet, boring deep into the ocean, and leaving behind a crater larger than any other. The land born of this event later became known as Sutopolis. And that is it. Chapter 2 over. We've only just left the starting line. There's a long way yet. Don't fall behind now. I get it. More stairs, ladders. My legs burn, you know. Saving the world multiple times over. It really takes its toll on you. Alright, Zinnia, wait up. Okay, around we go. Oh, there she is. This is only one staircase, so that's fine. Now our tale reaches the best part. Sutopolis was born from a great meteoroid strike. The great meteoroid was the first of many disasters to befall humanity. When it punched into the planet, the land cracked beneath it, and a great welling of natural energy poured from beneath Hoenn. Thirsting for that energy, Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon once again woke. The people had a wish, a memory, from 1,000 years before. They wished that the legendary Pokemon clad in emerald light would appear again. The huge meteorite that lay at the heart of Sutopolis gave off a boundless brilliance. A dozen boundless brilliance. In its brilliance, it resembled a vast and powerful keystone, and once again Rayquaza descended from where it came from the heavens. The people fell onto their knees before Rayquaza and made a wish for salvation. As they did, a great change came over the legendary Pokemon. It was enveloped in blinding light. As the light receded, they beheld a Rayquaza beyond all knowledge, a sublime figure, incandescent, with overwhelming life force. It was humanity's wish that brought about Rayquaza's transformation in the face of the Rainbow Stone. Yes, a wish, an intangible thing, invisible to the eye, Yet this wish bound people and Pokemon together, enabling the legendary Pokemon to change its appearance. Doesn't it remind you of something? That's right, it sounds like Mega Evolution, doesn't it? Wait up! Stop running away! You're literally not even saying goodbye anymore. Just come back. Tell me the whole story so I can climb to the top without, like, missing stuff. I don't know. Alright, around we go again. Okay, is she gonna be here? Yes, she is. And how did the story end? After being transformed by the wish of the people, did Rayquaza save them from disaster? Well, of course they did, otherwise we'd all be dead. Rayquaza once again confronted Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. The golden filaments that sprang from its body covered the sky. An emerald brilliance illuminated the area. A terrible wind rose. The wind and emerald light visibly sapped the power from Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Drained of their primal powers, the two vanished into the depths of land and sea. Rayquaza watched them go, regaining its usual appearance. Then it soared back up to the heavens where it dwelled. A witness to the series of events, a tall visitor from a distant land said, "It is the Delta, born of the great disturbances in the world. By the bonds born of mankind's wish and the power of the stones, it will calm the troubles that plague the world." That was when the Draconids constructed their great tower to hold the Rainbow Stone that had granted Rayquaza its power, and to try and get a little bit closer to Rayquaza in the heavens above. To record the history of their trials and the great feats of the mighty Rayquaza for all to know, they left behind the murals you see here. It's really cool. I like it. It's got a lot more lore to it than the old Sky Pillar. A giant tower and paintings of the past. You know, I feel like I've seen something like that recently. Heh, but now I suppose it's time for the last chapter in our tale. Seen something like that recently, huh? Giant pillar with paintings everywhere. It's not this pillar, is it? Alright, let's check up here. Nothing up there. No, let's go back around here. Repellent's effect wore off. Yeah, I'll use another one, even though it's literally just at the end of Sky Pillar here. At last, we reached the final chapter. 1,000 years of peace followed after that disastrous time, but the Draconid people, learning from their long history's cyclical nature, foretold that the meteoroids would fall on this land again. The meteoroid to come, they prophesied, would be far greater than those that had come before it. This meteoroid would be great enough to break the world forever. In order to prevent this great calamity, those who held the knowledge of the past arrived at a plan. Their plan was to invoke Rayquaza, the great savior, and summon it to this land before the meteoroid could strike. And that's it. That's the end of the Draconid's tale. I spent a long time thinking about how I could protect the happiness of as many people as possible. What I must do as one who holds both the knowledge and the power. One who bears the heavy wishes of those who could not live up to that fate. Well, I had to be really creative, you know? Okay, the stairs are over there, but I do want to check. Oh, there's another... Okay, I'm going to check down these stairs, because there's probably going to be something down here. There's a TM. Definitely want that. Okay. And just over here on this pillar, TM64 explosion. Alright, okay. Oh man, look at the crumbling of the Sky Pillar. It's pretty cool. How the dust was falling. Alright, grab that TM. You know what, I don't think there's anything hidden here, so I'm not even going to put the dowsing machine back on. Rejoice in the fact that you know that. Nothing over this way. Go away, Golbat. And let's go up these stairs. And here we are, atop Sky Pillar. See that, Asta? You always wanted to watch them, right? The lit Leonids, a million glittering stars falling from the sky. The show is about to start. Aren't we happy now? Yes, what could be better, dear Asta? Haha. It's so cool. Welcome to the Dragon Hark altar, Dazza. You know what I'm trying to do here by now, don't you? That's right, I will summon Rayquaza to this world and destroy the meteoroid heading for Hoenn. That is it is our duty. Ever since I was a little girl, I have always turned my eyes up to the sky, when I was so full of uncertainty that I felt my heart might be crushed by it. When I was so grief-stricken and alone, I thought my heart might break of it. I turned and looked up there. so that my tears would never ever fall. What about you? Have you ever had to do something like that? I have. Right. I used to watch the stars like this all the time, together with Asta. We were always together, in good times and in bad. I loved her. I loved her with everything I had. But I still lost her. She's no longer talking about her Whisper. I want to see her. I want to be with her again. My sweet Asta. I will, won't I? With this, just a little longer. Guess I should say good morning. You slept well, didn't you? You look so adorable when you sleep. Sorry about the knocking you out thing. That's weird. This is very weird. Enough. I think it's time I gave it a shot. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. If something happens to me, please, take this little one. Oh, look at it, just bouncing behind you. Okay, here I go. With jewel bright and borrowed might from the spirits of the departed, through sacred rites in thy great sight, my life as well I offer. The keystones that Zinnia holds are given off a blinding light. I'm not going to say that. I summon thee to aid this fight and save us from disaster. Realize them upon this world. For this do I summon thee, Rayquaza! Rayquaza. I did it. I did it. Now the world will be saved. Asta, I did it. Great Rayquaza, hear my wish. Achieve your mega evolution. Take hold of your true power. Show me the true face. The Rayquaza that will save this planet. Zinnia's keystone does not react. Huh? How can this be? I gathered all of the keystones that could withstand your great power, and summoned you here. You came. And yet, why? Come on, do it! Mega Evolve! Why won't you? Zinnia's keystone does not react. What? It can't be. The one without enough power is you, Rayquaza? The meteorites that should lie within Rayquaza's great body aren't enough? Have these 1,000 years drained them of their power? This can't be. I can't... everything I've done till now. Asta, I can't take any more. Daz's meteorite suddenly began to glow. That's... The glow of Daz's meteorite grew even stronger. What? That meteorite? It's just like a megastone. Rayquaza swallowed Daz's meteorite, as you do. Light is spilling forth from within Rayquaza's body. Whoa, swallowing meteorites allows it to store as much power as a megastone. Your meteorite summoned forth the power needed for Rayquaza to Mega Evolve. Ha, it's amazing. Daza, Rayquaza is trying to build up power. It wants power for itself to take you on. Use everything you've got and win over Rayquaza. You have to master it. This is the legendary Pokemon that all Hoenn views as our great protector. And the only one who can direct it now, it's you. You have to do this. Okay, no pressure. We have to not only battle Rayquaza, but we have to catch it too. So, with that all in mind, I guess what I'm going to do is quickly switch my party. Oh, I forgot about Rex there. Quickly switch my party so Elastigirl's at the front. And there's a reason, like I said, that this episode has it's been a couple of days since I recorded the last one. It's because I have leveled up my O power for capture. And I want to use this here now before we fight Rayquaza. Now, this only gives an extra 30% chance of capturing it. So it boosts your capture rate from 1 to 1.3. But with that all said, let's fight Rayquaza. Level 70 with the moves Dragon Dance, Dragon Pulse, Extreme Speed, and Fly. Rayquaza is really aggressive. It's a flying dragon-type Pokemon capable of boosting its already fantastic stats even further in a variety of ways. With 150 in both attacking stats, Rayquaza can make a serious dent in your team if given the chance, either physically or specially. For a legendary Pokemon though, it does have pretty poor defenses when compared to others, and a 4x weakness to ice sticks out like a sore thumb. However, in this game, since you are required to catch it, Rayquaza's catch rate is 45. So I'm going to attempt something and use a Quick Ball, a somewhat different Pokeball that has a more successful catch rate if used at the start of a wild encounter. This gives a huge boost to catch rate in the first turn you use it, and coupled with the capture rate power 3, O power, I'm pretty hopeful in the fact that I can catch this immediately. I'm pretty sure you don't even need to use a capture O power, but yeah. Rayquaza's capture rate is pretty low in this, well, it's pretty good in this game. The sky-high Pokemon Rayquaza, it flies forever through the ozone layer, consuming meteoroids for sustenance. The many meteoroids in its body provide the energy it needs to mega evolve. Okay, so I do actually kind of want to call this guy Delta. Weird fact is, whenever I got really strong legendary Pokemon in the past when I was a kid, I used to just call them Dale. Just really bizarre, but anyway, there we have it. We have Delta in box 1. Rayquaza wishes to join your party. Please select a Pokemon to send back to your PC box. I kind of want to send Rex back, but I might need him. I think I'm going to send back Stampy, of all people. Would you like to send Stampy? Yes. Rayquaza was added to your party. Is it over? Meh. Congratulations, Dazza, and thank you. History has chosen you. The truth remains that Rayquaza chose you and not me, but while I don't know how to put it into words exactly, I think I understand why. You will be successor to our long history now, and I pass to you the final key to Rayquaza's true power, the move that only it can learn, Dragon Ascent. That's it then. I guess it's time that I do my last task as Lawkeeper. You have obtained Rayquaza's power for your own. Now I will have you prove to me that you can master that power in battle. That is the final duty of the last Lawkeeper of the Draconid people. Show me that you can exceed it, the entirety of history that we have clung to until today. Phew! My pulse, I can feel it racing. Yes, I'm feeling totally pumped. Ha! This is it. Oh, that's a weird face. That's a really weird face. So here we have it again. Challenged by Lawkeeper Zinnia once again. This time, she's going to have her full party with her. Alright, starting off with a Goodra. And we are going to start off with our Rayquaza. So, Delta's airlock, the effects of the weather disappeared. So the thing is, I kind of want to keep Rayquaza untouched, as in I don't want it to have any effort values or experience points or anything. Anyway, with the move Dragon's Ascent, we have access, and I'm just going to use Dragon Dance here. Fervent Wish to Dazzle, what? Something about that. We have access to a very unique Mega Pokemon. we have Mega Rayquaza, the only Pokemon capable of transcending Mega Evolution or Primal Reversion without the use of a hold item. All Rayquaza needs to Mega Evolve is to know the move Dragon Ascent, giving it the unique option to be the only Mega Evolved Pokemon that can use a hold item. With 180 in both attacks, 115 speed, and 100 in both defenses, Mega Rayquaza's ability also means that any electric or rock or ice type moves that hit flying type Pokemon are halved in power, reducing its 4x weakness to ice down to a 2x weakness. And just in general, Mega Rayquaza is a ridiculous Pokemon, and yes, I am in fact keep using Dragon Dance here so that Mega Rayquaza gets bested, and then I will take on Zinnia as if it was an ordinary Pokemon battle. Seems a bit bizarre, but that's how I'm doing things. It even says there that the Delta Stream's air current reduced the power of ice-type moves, so you'd only ever see that when it's a move that is going to take out, or is going to be super effective to a flying-type Pokemon. Alright, now it's a normal battle. Goodra, level 60. Let's take it on with a Dragon Claw. This is actually going to be a pretty tough battle, especially if Faragon goes down. I'm pretty confident that it won't, but we'll soon find out, I guess. Okay, and she's going to send out Altaria. That is fine, I'll keep battling. This one is probably a little bit more tanky than Goodra, so let's hope that a Dragon Claw will be enough. Okay, yes it was, very good, critical hit, that's probably why. Alright, next up, we have Noivern. I'm actually going to switch to Rex. Oh, Rex is fully healed. That's helpful, that's very helpful. Alright, there we go, Rex. Just going to send out Noivern. Probably not a good idea, but I figured I want to give a bit of a break to Faragon there. Super Fang. Okay, that's not the one that always does half damage, is it? Or is it? No, it might be. Yeah, Super Fang always does exactly 50% of your health, or always takes away 50% of your current health, not of your maximum health. Noivern down, very good. Okay, Tyrantrum. Again, 4 times weak to ice. I think it's Dragon Ground. I can't remember. It might be Dragon Rock. Not entirely sure, but it is part Dragon type. So let's send out Faragon. I really like Tyrantrum. It's pretty cool. I like the other Generation 6 fossil Pokemon better, though. That's the one I actually used. Dragon Claw. This could hurt. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is... Oh, it didn't take us out. Okay. Considering that we have a friggin', you know, Draco Plate on us to power up our Dragon-type moves, Tyrantrum did a lot of damage there, and it wasn't even a jaw-using move, a bite-type move, because Tyrantrum's ability... Oh, here we go. Tyrantrum's ability powers up... oh, this was a bad idea. Tyrantrum's ability powers up biting-type moves. So, I'm sending out Zinger, just because she is sending out her Salamence, which was probably a bad idea, but I'm going to go with it anyway. So, I'm going to Mega Evolve. I can't Mega Evolve because we've already Mega Evolved. Oh, this was stupid. Because we've already Mega Evolved Rayquaza, we can't actually Mega Evolve anyone else. As we can see here, Zinnia can Mega Evolve her Salamence and use Dragon Claw to probably take us down, actually. Yeah, that did a lot of damage, and Flare Blitz isn't going to do too much. I don't think... Yeah, no, that did hardly anything. It doesn't matter what move we pick, it's not going to do a lot of damage here. Let's go for an Aerial Ace. Yeah, Dragon Claw's going to take us out. I don't think we've got the power behind Faragon in order to take out Mega Salamence in one hit. And I know for a fact that it's going to probably outspeed Faragon as well, and it will probably use Dragon Claw and take it out in one hit. Milobellus, I should have kept Toxic on you. Oh, it's got Thunder Thang. That's helpful. Luckily, we're quite bulky, so that's actually really good. Plus, level 67 is definitely a help. Want to whittle it down to as much as we can, or as little as we can. Another Thunder Fang there. Hopefully, it doesn't paralyze us. Or critical hit. Okay. There we go. We're in the red, but it is fine. I'm hoping that we can use another Surf and it will all be hunky-dory. But it's probably not going to work like that. No, not a chance. At this point, if I send out Faragon, and if it doesn't outspeed Mega Salamence, which is probably not going to, then we're probably going to end up losing this fight. Wait, I sent out the completely wrong Pokemon. Never mind. Oh, Fire Fang. Jeez, that's going to rip us up. It didn't. Okay, Seed Bomb. Fingers crossed. Obviously, it's part Flying type, so that's not going to help. I should have just sent it to sleep. Let's go for a Force Palm. It's not going to survive, though. Dragon Claw is going to take us out. I could have sworn I sent out Faragon there, but clearly I didn't. Alright, never mind. This time, Faragon, out you come. If it's faster than us, then we're screwed. If it's not faster than us, then it's all good. We're screwed. Okay. I really don't know if sending out... Well, obviously I'm going to have to send out Rex. But I don't know if I should revive or not. You know what? I think I'm going to. I'm going to use a... I'm going to actually use a max revive. No, I'm not. I'm going to use a normal revive on Milabellus, because we know that we can survive a Thunderfang. Dragon Claw. If this doesn't take us out, I'll be kind of annoyed. There we go. And then when Milabellus is out, I can use a max revive on a couple of other Pokemon in order to get them back alive. Obviously, my primary... Or should I just use a Surf? If it critical hits us, then we're done for. So, no. I know that Surf could probably take it out, but for Rayquaza, I need you to be max revived, please and thank you. Thunderfang. No, if this doesn't take us out, then... Ooh, okay. Then we were good to go, really. Okay, so what I want to do is use another max revive on Elastigirl, because Elastigirl also survived from a Fire Fang, so should be good. But I'm hoping, it's probably not going to happen, I'm hoping that Faragon can take a hit from a Dragon Claw. Oops, wrong one. Faragon, out you go. Because we know that Salamence is quicker, but does it have enough power? I think it does. I think it has enough power behind a super effective stab Dragon Claw to take out Faragon. 17 hit points, never mind, I lied. It was all good, but geez, that was close. Dragon Claw takes out Mega Salamence. Okay, there we go. We defeated Lawkeeper Zinnia. That was a tough battle. Obviously, if you're using Mega Rayquaza, then chances are you can take her team out, just keep using Dragon's Ascent or something like that. Because Dragon's Ascent is a ridiculously powerful move. I guess it falls to you now. That settles it then. Dazzler, you should even be able to beat that meteoroid that's approaching the planet. You and Rayquaza, together. I am leaving this task to you, our new successor. Successor Dazzler. You and Rayquaza must protect nature, Pokemon, the people. And here we go. The cutscene that gives me chills every time I watch it. It's so cool. I'm just going to shut up and let you guys watch and listen. Ladies and gentlemen, the 6-mile asteroid turns out to be a Deoxys. Level 80 with the moves Cosmic Power, Recover, Psycho Boost, and Hyper Beam. Previously a mythical Pokemon, only available through events. Deoxys is now available to catch in the main story of a Pokemon game. It has 4 different forms, but the one we're seeing now is its normal form with pretty pitiful bulk actually, but a mixed sweeper through and through. 150 in speed, and both attacks makes it quick and dangerous. Cosmic Power is there to increase its poor defenses, and Psycho Boost and Hyper Beam are going to rip your team up. But overusing Psycho Boost will quickly reduce Deoxys' special attack, and Recovery is actually the main issue here, healing any damage that you do. If you're the type to save up your Master Ball and like to use it, then use it here. I, however, refuse to use Master Ball, so I actually recommend taking Deoxys out here and taking it on another time, since you don't get the ability to save between Rayquaza and Deoxys. Now we can see Psycho Boost. Yeah, a critical hit and Delta fainted. It's pretty powerful, and because I wanted to get Rayquaza off my team, you can actually run. I didn't realize you can actually run here, but because I wanted to get Rayquaza off my team, I gave Deoxys the chance to power itself up with some Cosmic Power. So chances are, our moves aren't going to be too great here. In fact, oh, I forgot. Wait, was that Hyper Beam or Psycho Boost? I didn't actually see, but that must have been Hyper Beam. And there we go, Deoxys using Recover. If you've got a Pokemon with the move Heal Block on, that can help for 5 turns, but after those 5 turns are up, it's probably just going to heal again, so let's keep going. It's going to use Psycho Boost here. There we go. No, that was not Psycho Boost before, but it's going to reduce its special attack each time and make it harder and harder to hit hard. So that's always good. Let's actually start throwing some balls at this thing. Why not? Since it's quite low, Luxury Ball, a Heal Ball would be hilarious if we caught it in one of those, but it's not going to happen. I think our best choice is a Timer Ball. Even though we're not even 10 turns in. We might be close, but I should have probably just thrown some Ultra Balls. Alright, 1 shake. 2 shakes. Don't forget we've still got Capture 3. Oh, Power Active. First Timer Ball catching Deoxys. I was actually going to beat the Elite Four again and challenge this thing, but we caught Deoxys in the first Timer Ball. Okay. My luck for legendary Pokemon just continues. I'll actually admit to you guys, in my other playthroughs of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, I never caught Deoxys because it was just too hard. Deoxys emerged from a virus that came from space. It is highly intelligent and wields psychokinetic powers. This Pokemon shoots laser from the crystalline organ on its chest. Kind of like Iron Man. No. I have to call it. Oh no, hang on. Oh, I have to do some research here now because I've got an idea of what to call it. Palladium has been transferred to Box 1. I wanted to find the name of the element which Tony Stark uses to replace the Iron Man arc reactor in his chest, but I couldn't find it. It's just called like the new element, although apparently in the novelization it's vibranium, which I think is kind of weird sounding. So I went with Palladium, the one which he had in there originally and caused himself to get poisoned. But there we go, just a little. As soon as I said it, he shoots it out like Iron Man. I was like, okay, I have to do something to reference Iron Man. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up for this cutscene. You received a letter from Aster. Maybe I won't shut up. It looks like I've got some talking to do. I was finally able to bring everything to an end. I thank you for that. I think I'll spend some time now trying to find out if it's also possible to forge a new beginning for something that's once lost. Until we meet again, Zinnia. She left Aster there. The energy reading appears to be diffusing. We can confirm the meteoroid has been destroyed, sir. Professor, the meteoroid, it's thanks to the powers above, it's... Calm yourself, man. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm so happy I could kiss you. We did it. We actually did it. Whoa, success is ours. Thank you, Dazza. What about Zinnia? She's the one that came up with the idea. I'll be leaving then. Goodbye, Mom and Dad. Wait just a minute, Wally. That's right. Are you okay? You look like you were in trouble recently with those strange thugs came around. Of course. My Pokemon are fit for anything. See, Dazzle got my keystone back for me, and Mr. Norman gave me a ticket to a resort that sounds really neat. I can't wait to go and check it out. My. I never dreamed I would one day think that Wally was too well. Yes, but he looks so honestly happy that I can't help feeling happy too. Oh, don't make me cry. Bro, sorry. Archie, it looks like Matt feels sorry for what he's done. It's unforgivable. Ah, bro. Absolutely unforgivable. Archie? I can't forgive what I've done. Huh? I drove my own loyal crew to such despair as this. I have no right to call myself a leader anymore. I'm sorry, Matt. I truly am. Oh, yeah, bro. I'm planning to start everything over from scratch, Matt. What happened back then with Kyogre? What happened this time? Look, you can't do anything if you're all wrapped up in what you believe. Team Aqua or Team Magma? Pokemon or people? There's no reason why we gotta pick just one of them. It might be a pain, it might even be a bit scary, but we've gotta take that step into the unknown. Mix with people who aren't like us. That's the kind of Team Aqua I want us to be from now on. You think you can be a part of that kind of Team Aqua, Matt? Oh, you bet I will. I can't believe these two. What do they think they're doing standing here with their faces all wet with tears? Well, guess it could be worse. Steven. Oh, and Wallace as well. I still owe you for that help at Sky Pillar. Thank you for that. Ha ha ha. How unlike you to be so thoughtful. Heh, you know, this experience really brought it home for me again. That there is still so much about this world that I do not know. I wonder what would have happened to Hoenn if Dazzler had not been there to aid us with this. And the incident with the super ancient Pokemon, I alone was powerless to stop either. There is no one person in this world who knows all, none who can do all. Steven, there is no cause for such worries or concern. Don't worry, it's not that I am so shocked by my own disappointing performance, but rather what? I was just thinking about how much more there is to learn about nature, about Pokemon, and about my fellow humans as well. If I am to keep living in this huge wide world, I want to walk this world on my own 2 feet, to see it with my own eyes, to feel it on my very skin. I need to put into practice all advice I've ever given to Dazzler. That's what I'm thinking now. Steven, you can't intend to... Ha ha ha, but no need to fear. I won't just disappear at once. I'll still be around doing my duty on behalf of the Pokemon League. But, when the time does come for me to pursue my own hopes, well, I hope that you, Wallace, will be behind me to lend a hand. Seems I have little choice. I bow to the whims of the pampered air. I, Wallace, will do anything you wish. Thank you, my friend. The pampered air. Oh, goodness. Asta, it's over. It's all over. Zinnia, my child. Granny, you have worked so hard. It is enough, child. Be done with your burden. Let it go now. For everything there must be an ending. Only then can there be a new beginning. This is immutable truth that all living things on this planet, great and small, must accept. We Draken have seen it in our own history, as you have seen it in your life. Now is the time for rest. Let down the great burden you have borne so long ago, alone, so that you might at last take a step forward toward a new life. Now is the time for rest. Yes. I suppose May and Dazzler have probably arrived by now. I imagine so. The weather is good today. I should get a good view of the stars. But you know, I really am glad we moved here from Johto. I think that meeting you, Birch, and Mrs. Birch, and little May has had a huge impact on Dazzler's life. Oh, it's just the same for our May. Don't you agree, dear? Of course. Whenever she does make it home, all May has to talk about is Pokemon and her precious friend Dazzler. I think she's so over the moon about this adventure and the great friend she's found. I think our boy is just the same. He always looks so happy these days. I hope you'll continue to look after our Dazzler for many more years to come. Why, Norman, you don't even have to ask. Nothing could make me happier. Thanks, old friend. Well then, dear, isn't it about time we headed back home? I should get supper started. Oh yes, those kids will probably be starving when they get home. Oh, I didn't make any plans yet for dinner. What do you think we should have, dear? How about our little boy's favourite? I thought you couldn't go to the show because you were at the gym, Norman. You big old lie, you just didn't want to go. Still like that carpet design. That was amazing. So those are the Litleonids. I'm really gonna need to thank your dad for this one. Cause, come on, I've never felt this touch before. Oh, I guess I should thank you too, Dazza. Yeah, I should do. I invited you. I'm so glad I got to see this with you. Thank you for visiting the Moss Deep Space Center. The center will be closing shortly. Please make sure that you don't forget anything when you leave. It's true what they say though. Time really flies when you're having fun. Well, bye then. Dazza? See you tomorrow. You're back at last. Welcome home, Dazza. And that is the end of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, the Delta episode. Whew. I'm so glad that was only 3 episodes long and not another 96. And we are back here. Capture power level of 3 is a fucking war off. I'm pretty sure if we go downstairs nothing happens, but if it does then... Oh wait, no, something does happen. Never mind. Morning, Dazza. You must have been bushed. You slept like a log. Oh, but before I forget, this came for you. It's by someone named Briny, and he will give us the SS ticket. Alright, so it was a ferry ticket, was it? As I recall, you can catch the ferry from the ports of Slateport and Lily Cove. Dazza, if you have ambitions as a trainer, I want you to take that ferry to the Battle Resort. I think it will teach you that there is no end to a trainer's chosen path. I'd better be heading back to the Petalburg gym then. Thanks for looking out of the house while I'm away, honey. Alright. Do I gain control now? No? Oh, that dad of yours. Can he ever forget about work? I wish he could just switch it off and take it easy sometimes, but I love him just the way he is. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Delta episode for Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Join me next time as we go through the last few remaining post-game bits of content. I believe we've got like maybe 2 episodes left. I'm hoping to, so that I can end on episode 99. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.